All right, welcome. We are live. This is Of Mouse and Man. I am Drew. This is episode 13 of our live stream playthrough of Marvel Spider-Man. Hope you can join us. Please like, subscribe, follow along, hang out, be our friend. Should be fun. Gonna get situated and we will be off. Been a minute since we checked in with this one. Nearing the end, I think. We shall see.
I remember before you go out, okay?
Almost there, almost ready. I think we're ready. Okay. Okay. We've got 17 degrees on the thermometer here. That is frigid, but wow, a marked improvement over the negative degrees that we had the other night.
Almost there, almost ready.
So we got that going for us. I should, oh, Mr. Patches. We gotta give Mr. Patches his time on screen. Oh, who's this? Oh, who's this? Oh, where'd he go? Patch?
Peter, I'm with May.
Oh.
It's bad. You need to get that anti-serum here within the hour.
Oh wow, we really, it's been a few weeks since we've been with this game and we've left May hanging for that whole time. Kind of feel bad. Get my bearings back here with these controls. Pew, 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 pew.
All units, we have a hostage situation. Fugitive is east of us. Incident is ongoing in the West Village.
I wonder if he has a. I wonder what his bathroom plan is with respect to his superhero suit. Batman as well. Like, do you have easy access there if you just gotta you know, take a leak or something. You don't want to have to take your whole leotard off.
Be advised, fugitives are stealing supplies from emergency stations.
Don't care.
Immediate response in Chelsea, over.
Oh, wow. We're right at the end, aren't we? So maybe we should go screw around for a little bit.
Nothing like putting my skills to good use.
What was our Spidey sense button
I'll
again?
get him next time.
The thing about the upgrades, though, is that I feel like I haven't gotten any to begin with. So I have all these green resource points. Should probably use my skill points before we... Mr. Skywalker, nice to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I was thinking about going to see the movie The Brutalist with Adrian Brody tonight, but it is 3.5 hours long and it doesn't start till 9, and I don't want to be in the movies till 1 a.m. You may have noticed we were not around last night for Windu Wednesday, for Windows Day, and that is because, yeah. So that's what I was just saying. Mace Windu called it off, which was really, I think, petty of him in a lot of ways. I don't try not to question him too much, but I think it was related to that whole incident with Yoda and the last slice of pizza. He was a little butthurt about all of that and just said, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home for today. So that's, you know, hopefully we see him again in a week or so, a week or two. I think maybe it'll become a monthly celebration, maybe a bi-weekly celebration. I'm working on some things to celebrate as well. The Mace Windu pledge or oath might be like the Pledge of Allegiance that we recite every time, you know. I was trying to think of how we would do that, like no matter what Jedi may pass before my eye, the one that I'm into will always be Windu. Something like that. I know, Yoda, and he just got, I think it just really hurt his fifis, as they say. Oh my god, really? Welp?
Nothing like putting my skills to good use.
PS4 Pro, more like PS4 Amateur, am I right? Is there stuff on it or something? No.
You did the impossible, Doc. But now I have to destroy it. With a little creation of my own.
God help us if we try to play whatchamacallit, Miles Morales on this. Which I still intend to, but
And once again, we have live footage of Mayor Osborn being held captive on the roof of the Oscorp Tower.
You want me to beg? Not gonna happen!
The world will know the truth before they mop you off the pavement.
Go! Oh!
Tell them what you did.
I never...
is this the boss fight?
It's built on lies! Lies! You stole my company, my ideas. Now, the truth.
The truth. Okay. The truth is, you were only ever worth a damn when you worked for me!
Burn.
The truth is, you could never accept that I'm better than you! You're a failure, Otto!
Not the thing to say to the guy who's holding you upside down over a building. Uh. Black and yellow.
Give me the anti-serum! Otto, you've worked your whole life to help people. Please.
You're fighting the wrong man. But have it your way.
Have it my way. Give me that Whopper and fries, man.
already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Man, I'm just all over the place right now. All right.
You're wasting my time! You left me no other choice.
Welp, there's a learning curve.
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Oh my god, the falling off the building. Oh, I'm just on a little helipad here.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! I see you have a new
Come on.
It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses! You're wasting my time!
Not a lot of time to do much of anything.
Osborn's the criminal, not me!
I don't even know how to use gadgets. Do they ever tell me? Oh, maybe I do a little bit.
I'm trying to help you!
Well, this is fun. Just dodge him incessantly. I really hate fights like this, not only because they're hard, but because it just sucks to have to constantly, like, I don't know, I mean, the windows to attack. I understand that increases the difficulty, but the windows to attack being so tight, like where you're just dodging everything, like second after second after second, it's just not fun. Like, here I am whining about it again, but
Much time, please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
but it's my opinion, I suppose. Even if I am mostly just complaining about how hard this is.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
And then he takes like so long to wind up. God.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses!
I have no weaknesses!
Anakin, if you have any tips, I'm listening.
We don't have much time. Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Can I? Oh yeah, I forgot I can. This probably doesn't work at all on him. Very rusty as well.
You've already done enough to ruin Osborn! No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help! I know your weaknesses! I have no weaknesses! You're wasting my time! Osborn's the criminal, not me!
Where did I go? Where the hell am I?
I'm trying to help you!
Forget how even to use. Is the focus bar for the suit? It's been a minute. And it was a minute before that, so I'm just catching up here. Okay. God damn it.
I've lost all patience with you! You brought this on yourself!
At least we're starting to get somewhere here. Thank you for the tip.
We don't have much time! Please! I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
Your grandma's gonna pay for Osborn's crime? How is that fair? Raise my Auntie-May.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough!
Auntie-May's anti-serum.
No! He always bounces back!
A-U-N-T-I-E, anti-serum.
I see you have a new suit! It won't help! I know your weaknesses! I have no weaknesses! You're wasting my time! Enough playing!
Gotta move.
Well, great. Hopefully they will start me back here at this hellscape phase. to regenerate gadget refills.
Just give me the anti-serum.
Web swing when the floor.
To ruin Osborn.
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! I see you have a new suit! It won't help!
I know your weaknesses.
I have no weaknesses!
Exploiting them is a whole other matter, but I do know them.
You're wasting my time! Osborn's the criminal, not me!
I'm trying to help you. You're only hurting yourself.
Enough playing!
Gotta move.
What is he throwing? No.
You left me no
Boom.
other choice.
Boom goes the dynamite, as the old video said.
We don't have much time. Please.
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crimes!
Wait, did they take me all the way back to the start?
Just give me the anti-serum. You've already done enough to ruin Osborn.
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything!
Damn, I thought they would spot me the phase that I had gotten to instead of take me all the way back to the start of the fight.
It won't help!
I know your weaknesses.
I have no weaknesses!
I was kind of chilling because I thought, oh well, if I die, they'll just keep doing it from the latest phase until I get it right, but a little harder than that.
You're wasting my time!
They're being a little bit not hardcore, but that's more old school, I think. Setting you back, like, I feel like games that when you lose a save or lose a boss fight, like games that set you back further, I look at as more old school. Because the old school games would make you, like, a lot of the time, before they even had like saves or certainly auto saves, like those older games would like start you all the way back at the beginning of the game even. You'd just have to start if you ran out of lives and got a game over. So this is not great because okay, well, I guess this is where I was. I thought there were two separate times where he does this, but it's only just this. At least so far. Can't tell if I'm shooting him or just the projectiles. Damn. Shoot the damn guy.
Was Norman Osborn worth dying for?
We don't have much time! Please!
I'll turn over the anti-serum when Osborn pays for his crime!
God. Already getting the shit kicked out of me.
Just give me the anti-serum! You've already done enough to ruin Osborn!
No! He always bounces back! He has to lose everything! Enough playing!
Alright, so you really only have to hit him like twice. But we've got to figure out how to... Jesus. Got to figure out how to target him with the web and not get obliterated in the process. I can't control what he's shooting at, it seems like. And I can't fully tell if he's... when or if he's shooting at the guy. There wasn't much we really modded. Spacing out. Okay, I'm getting in thinking about work emails. Okay. Dr. Octopus indeed. Ugh. I had squid and octopus souffle. No, I didn't have any dinner. Well, I guess I had some mixture of chips. That's pretty much it so far. Again, no cook in the house, unfortunately. All right, well, this is frustrating as hell. Am I supposed to... They said I was supposed to web him, but it seems like maybe I'm just supposed to hit him with these things. What was the chicken breast stuffed with? Okay, yeah, there it is. I was just doing it wrong.
People are dying! They need the anti-serum now! I will cure this city after I bring down Osborn!
Sounds deluxe. Almost like a cordon bleu. A chicken cordon bleu. Is that what that is?
Save the city! Then we can do whatever you want! I already know what I want! Now get out of my way before I really... Give me the anti-serum, and I promise Osborn will face charges! Liar! Just like
Cordon bleu.
nothing but lies!
That French accent is hard to nail all the time, especially when you're out of practice. Even when you're in practice and you're not
Wanted to help
doing it all the time, I always found it a little tricky.
enough of this!
Takes some effort to get just right.
What are you... Ow!
Such a disappointment. Parker.
Always got to have the mask coming off moment.
You knew? I tried to warn you, Peter. But you didn't listen.
Well, that sounds like a trifecta then.
I won't let you win.
What kind of beer?
This means too much to me.
Not more than it means to me!
Modelo. Can't go wrong with Modelo, I think. Uh-oh.
See all the people you're hurting? You'll never understand.
Sideways fight here.
I have. You should be on my side.
I won! No webs. Shooters are wrecked. Web shooters are ruined.
So what do we do if the web shooters are around? We punch him? We don't even have a health meter right now.
Please think of the man you were.
That man is gone. You can't save me, Peter.
Guess you'll have to
The
save
decisive and final turn to villainry is always an interesting one in drama and in, you know, just, I don't know, mythology is accurate, but, you know, stories. Like, I'm thinking of Dr. Octopus and specifically Scar from Mufasa, who's got a interesting turn. Or I guess Star Wars, like Anakin is a perfect example of that. Speak of the devil.
You look tired, Parker.
Not tired. Just hurt. Otto! Stop!
If you want to change the world, you have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
My anti-serum.
I couldn't agree more.
Anti-serum.
No.
That is a pretty cool bridge in the DLC. I haven't totally decided, but I was leaning toward doing it. I just have to get the DLC, and it'll probably go on sale. It usually goes on sale with Miles Morales, like at the same time, and they're on sale a lot. I've seen. I've just not picked it up in recent sales that I've been thinking about it. But this time, once I'm finished with this, I will grab one or both of those.
I should have known you'd turn on me, just like all the others.
Turn. I've worshipped you. Your mind, your conscience, wanting to help others. The way you never gave up.
That's because men like us have a duty, a responsibility, to use our talents in the service of others.
You think it makes sense to play Miles Morales before the DLC for this?
We have to do what's best
I misunderstood then.
for those beneath us, whether they understand it or not.
No, you're wrong.
Or do
You're
they
everything I
cover
wanted to be.
his training in Miles Morales the game?
Just threw it away.
Oh, I beat it?
Yes, of
Nice.
course. You're right, Peter. Oh, I see that now. The neural interface affected my mind.
You totally don't see that.
Fix it. We can fix it together.
Play the
If
DLC
you'll
first.
help me.
Do everything I can. I'll make sure you get the best help.
No! If they put me away, they'll take my arms. I'll be trapped in this useless body. Please, Peter. That wasn't me. You said you'd never abandon me. You promised. Remember? And of course, you'll rest easy, knowing your secret is safe with me.
You do what you think is best, Doc. It's all any of us can.
Peter?
Even when it hurts like hell.
Peter, where are you going? Peter? Peter!
So he just left him to die? Is that it?
Still viable. We'll need the entire sample as a base to produce more doses.
How long will that take?
A few hours. Maybe a day.
Are you being sarcastic? Because I didn't see any authorities around.
Then there won't be enough to cure the others.
Or he was just not going to be moving, was the implication.
I'll give you a few minutes.
Oh no, did you just spoil a heartbreak here?
You're gonna be okay, ma'am. I've got the cure right here.
Take off your mask. I want to see my nephew.
You knew?
I've known for a while.
I never wanted you to worry.
I did. And I am so proud of you. And Ben, what we do. All the people you've saved.
Dude, how many aunts and uncles is this guy gonna get killed?
Yes, you do.
I don't understand what the issue is. Didn't he obtain the serum? Why isn't he using it? Oh shit. I don't really get the math on that, but did they need that to produce more or something? It is really sad. Always a great dramatic dilemma when you are faced with the choice of the one you love rescuing versus the greater good. Classic Spider-Man funeral scene. And Miles, how do we even know Miles? Like, Miles was part of that shelter? Is that what? Meanwhile, this guy goes into the it's shorter. I knew like all three of these games, right, are pretty similar in terms of gameplay. Well, don't tell me too much, but yeah.
So?
Because I did really like this
Mary Jane
game.
Watson, associate editor.
Congrats.
It's
I knew you could do
very
it.
polished,
What about
very
you?
well done and
Another job?
presented.
Oh, no, but
I'll be right with you, honey. Thank you.
I was actually considering maybe a career change.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I might want to become a chef.
I'm sorry. No, it's. You're a scientist. A good one.
Yeah, the last project I worked on, I created a monster octopus that almost destroyed the city, so...
Yeah. I mean, you do make a hell of a chicken curry.
I do. Still working on my dumplings, though.
Going camping?
Oh, my new place isn't gonna be ready for about a week, so I'm gonna be crashing with Miles for the next few nights.
Oh. You know, you can always stay at my place. Only if you want to.
No, I mean, yes. I mean, no, I don't. I not want to. But meaning, I do.
Oh wow, coming in hot, the greatest of all time.
You do.
I never stopped.
It's definitely got a place in the discussion of greatest games of all time. As far as I would, I don't know that I would put it there for myself. I don't even know what I would put there, but it's nice credits. It was a really great game and groundbreaking in a lot of ways. I think when it came out, like in terms of the overall presentation and the graphics and just the gameplay, like it's a complete package as a game for sure. And I'm super impressed, like at the way they, had such a strong story with characters that all felt very much on point. Like it wasn't a pretend. It wasn't like they weren't trying to do the graphics, to look like any of the actors that played him. They just did their own thing with all the own characters, and they just seems to have captured the vibe, and at least in my mind, for each pretty well. Felt very, very good. Um, yeah, I don't know if or when I'll get to Spider-Man 2 as a PS5 exclusive post-credit scene. Right on. Yeah, I would definitely want to stay for that after probably 20 some hours of gameplay. Oh, this is because I have the music off. I'm like, why is silent credits? I remember how amped I was to see. I was really high on those Tobey Maguire movies when they came out. I really liked the first one was very exciting because it was like also you may remember before a time when the Marvel movies proliferated, and so it was kind of a rare, big time, well done, a lot of fun action movie. Oh, nice. See if we can honorary insomniacs. Roxanne Grow. I'll let it run for a little bit, just out of an abundance of caution, and also just to give Travis Willingham and Nicole Elise and Corey Jones, I want to give them their dues, their flowers here for this game. Just memorialize it in my small little corner of YouTube. Let's get those names running. And also watch this interesting art. It's pretty cool. While savoring, basking in our victory here. James Bottomley. D. Lee. Or Die Lie. It's pretty intense.
I'm not an expert or anything, but I think it's in the way that you ask her.
I'm getting too nervous. Hey, all right, so where do you want this?
Right over here's fine.
All right. Hey, so Pete?
Yeah.
I, kinda gotta talk to you about something I can't tell my mom about.
What's up?
Well, weird things have been going on.
Oh, shoot, here we go.
Physically.
Oh. Oh. Well,
It's like a
you're at
girl's
that age
first
where
period
your
talk.
body starts to change, and so you may be
Oh, he
noticing
thinks he's having
some
a puberty
areas,
talk.
for example.
Not that. Things
Similar, but
better that I
more
don't tell anyone.
specific.
I show you.
No.
It's pretty weird, right?
I wonder how many people have literally tried to get themselves bitten by spiders because in the back of their mind they think there may be a superhero power that comes of it. Short order cook Stan Lee. Oh, he was the okay. He was a character, I guess. Yeah, he was the character in the game Short Order Cook, but he did not. I thought they were putting him in the credits like as a joke and saying that he was like a short order cook on the set or something, but that doesn't even make sense because this is a video game, not a movie shoot. So yeah, I had that wrong. So many people. So many talented folks. We got America Young. All right. You guys did great. Thank you. Oh, there's more.
We were so close. But I'll keep trying.
What is he doing? Who is this?
Find a cure. I will.
The classic video game loved one suspended in goo or some type of Mr. Freeze. I don't know if I'll play anything else tonight. I probably won't. Especially because I'm getting work emails. I feel like I should probably just ignore it, but I want to respond. Otherwise, I'll think about it more. But yeah, I'm excited we beat this. Venom. Oh, interesting. Wait, is Venom... Good luck, hero. Is Venom... No, Venom in at least the Tom Hardy movies is not supposed to be Harry, the same person as Harry, is it? What does our anti-ox suit look like? I don't understand what... Oh, this one. I don't understand why I wasn't unlocking suits, what I needed to do to unlock the suits. Yeah, I might have to read a synopsis or something of the plot of Spider-Man 2. If I can't get to it, probably won't.
Fine. Right back to
Won't invest in a PS5 soon, so...
So you gonna take that vacation now?
Are you crazy? There's no time for that. The apocalypse didn't happen, which means we've got to...
But I'm excited to play Miles.
Sounds like a big job.
I think that'll be enough, like, Spider-Man gaming for me for now until I can get access to Spider-Man 2 one way or another.
You even did the voice.
Okay, don't make it weird.
You like me. You really like me.
Yeah, you can always watch videos.
I can't wait.
I assume that, like, Spider-Man 2 is, you know, the best of the three, both because it's got good reviews and is, you know, the result of their efforts, building on their efforts from Spider-Man and Miles Morales. So they probably were making improvements. It's got the best hardware. But I do also hear that the gameplay is pretty similar. So, you know, if I'm getting the essence of Spider-Man gaming with these two games, I'm happy with that. And I'm excited that we beat this. gorgeous. I mean, the graphics, like, to me, super impressive still here in 2025. This is a 2017 or 18 game. 2018, I think. Still looks great. I mean, most games from the last, like, 10 years look pretty good. Since the PS4 generation. Oh, so he's like rookie status in Miles Morales. That's pretty cool. That's a cool. Don't tell me anything about the story, but that's if that's the premise, that's pretty cool.
Attention units, we have a possible kidnapping. Reported location is Nolita.
I forgot my Spidey Sense button. I want to find a backpack for Old Town. Are the backpacks all gone? Oh wait, no, there's one. Very far away. I'll ignore all the crimes along the way as I hustle to go find the swag in the backpack. Always feels good to finish a game. That's pretty cool. I don't remember what that looks like in the movie, but it's... I assume it's kind of janky.
1043, fugitives have seized a civilian bus. Officers near Vanderbilt, be advised.
I could definitely see myself getting... I probably won't, realistically, just because I want to play the other games, and I have so much else to play that I'm trying to play right now. But I could definitely see how that would be fun to just really dig into.
It really is you.
Trying to think of what the... Oh, Halo is actually... I'm not much of a 100%er. And I'm not going to 100% Halo either, I don't think. But I definitely have been inclined to do a lot more side missions and stuff in that than I usually am. In games, I usually just blow right past them. Or just kind of do whatever little I think of along the way. Unless the game... Maybe I just haven't gamed enough in recent years. Oh, here it is. To like play games that have that many. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, but I also used to try and do extras in like Final Fantasy games, but I never like did 100% things. My day was good. Thank you. How was yours? I thought I saw it. Oh wait, it said web backpack. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the other thing, is 100% in games a lot of time is really freaking hard. And I'm not as good or as committed as a lot of people.
But only after wreaking unimaginable
havoc in a reckless rampage with Spider-Man. Hopefully, they'll never see daylight again. But we need...
Shut up, why don't you?
to be ready if they do. Normal humans can't stand against the likes of the Rhino. So, here's my proposal. You've heard of police dogs, right? Now bear with me. We train, outfit, and deploy police rhinoceroses. You got a rhino? We got a rhino too, baby!
It's like Jonah almost isn't even funny in this day and age because it's too real. It's the kind of irrational, like, anger driving influential people's decisions.
If I stop the convicts first, the Sable guys will shoot at me. And if I
Blowhards,
stop
as
Sable
they
first, the convicts
say.
might get away. Just once, I'd like an easy choice.
But also dangerous ones. I wonder if there will be a fourth Spider-Man game.
Pigeon alert.
I know they're doing. I think the same company is doing the Wolverine game, which could be really
Putting my
cool.
skills to good use.
Insomniac. I forget what else Insomniac has done, but they've done other famous things, like I want to say like Ratchet and Clank or something. And I preface this by saying that I understand that I'm not like skilled at it and I'm probably bastardizing the controls, but I do find it a little bit difficult. Like the movements are so broad and quick that it's easy to overshoot things and kind of just be imprecise in close spaces, which kind of bugs me. I've got that many backpacks. Go me. I worked in a building that looked exactly like that.
Ha! A pigeon. Oh,
The glass
back,
one.
Birdie. Nothing like putting my skills. Today I learned I'm a terrible pigeon wrangler.
It's such a different, like, I give them, it bothers me, like, so the controls kind of throw me off sometimes. Like, I do feel like they did as good as one could do, like, in creating a exhilarating Spider-Man type, like, experience, that controls in a unique way and isn't focused on the type of like navigating worlds that you expect to do in other games in closer quarters. If I make the non-Disney Channel play Red Dead 2, yes, I could do that. I've been thinking about doing that more and more. Either just opening, I don't know. That's probably coming soon. Because a lot of times I just want to play, like I have so many other things to play. And now I have Game Pass and a big hard drive that I'm, as we speak, downloading a ton of really cool stuff on Xbox. And I'm just flat out hooked on Halo right now. Having a lot of fun with that campaign. I'm going to play RoboCop as a shooter I want to play, and just for my, apparently a pretty good shooter, but I also want to play Doom Eternal, and I started that game, I think. And I can't remember if I finished the 2016 Doom, but those games were awesome. Also non-shooter games. I have so many non-shooter games like Nintendo and non. I haven't played Tears of the Frickin' Kingdom. I've played like an hour of that. And I was as hooked as what? Work's being weird with these emails. Oh, that's a phishing. That looks like a that's a bullshit email that got through. That's a Doom is a shooter. It's a exhilarating. I think it kind of plays like Halo in the way that it's like a darker, more gnarly Halo, but it's similar in the way you take big jumps and things like that, and it's like pretty fast paced. I don't know.
Attention all units. Active robbery of an armored car. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
I'm downloading also Gears of War, Gears 5, which I'm so like I had so much fun like way back in the day playing co-op Gears of War with some friends. Like I just found that to be like a really good, so was one of my great certainly peak Xbox gaming experiences, but just peak gaming experience in general. A lot of fun. Certainly peak co-op experience. So want to play more of that. Game Pass is cool because you can just download this stuff. I've also got Starfield, and Starfield's downloading, and Stalker, something Chernobyl. Those are Xbox games. Lots of stuff. I'm downloading Flight Simulator, which makes me kind of want to learn how to fly a plane, but I haven't even played that yet. Boyo, I'm kind of the same. I do not play a lot of online competition. The only thing that I ever played competitively, or like, you know, just a lot online with competing with other people was boxing. I used to play the shit out of Fight Night 3. It's one of my favorite games ever. I was like, God, shut up, Jonah. I was trying to talk about Fight Night, bro. I was like 500 and 500 or something. I had a 500 record of like 1,000 matches, and I won and lost 500.
I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine my eyes on you everywhere you go. I mean, not like the shower. That would be weird. Or the bathroom.
He's still talking.
Let's go to commercial.
Yeah, but I do think there's a lot of fun to be had online. Like in general, if you get hooked on some type of game, I really grinded on that game. Yeah, I was so captivated by it, just as a gameplay experience, and just I was into boxing at the time, and I wasn't like boxing myself, but I was just a fan, and that was when they had some cool fights. Like nowadays, I feel like they don't have a lot of like marquee matchups. Certainly not Tyson and Jake Paul. but you had a lot of people, and then the game just looked so good, like for that time. And I just booted it up the other day, like on Xbox and on this system, and those old graphics like still looked pretty damn impressive, and certainly more than playable. So intense too, getting in those matches, like especially if you're playing with somebody locally. It was just woo, some times. And the fighters all had just different skill sets, which is obvious, in a fighting game, but you really felt it. Also had a really banging Akon song as its title track. I know you like my swagger. I used to walk down the street and think I was real cool listening to that. Don't like shooters? Yeah, I respect that. I am normally not that huge into them, but I like a good one. I do like them, and they can get me hooked. And I have been hooked on a good number of shooters in my time. The Doom games, Halo. I used to play Halo even previous to this latest one that I'm playing now. But also GoldenEye, all the way back to GoldenEye. I was into that. I've never been that great at them, but I enjoy them. Wolfenstein, I played that. I played Resistance when it came out that was one of the early games of the PS3 era. And I bought the PS3 when it was $600 because I was that big of a fanboy. And was struggling to find games for it. There just weren't that many games for it. That was one of them, but it was pretty good. It's a good shooter. Smack that, yeah. There's a funny Akon song. I don't know if you know the Lonely Island, Andy Samberg's like comedy band. But Akon does a song with them called I Just Had Sex, and it's very funny. Uncharted, that's a nice introduction to PS3. That's classic PS3. I never got like super into Uncharted. I don't know why it never like... I got why people liked it, but I just never got like hooked all the way through one. But I was big into... I was really big on Last of Us. Oh, you know that song? Yeah, the I Just Had Sex song is freaking hilarious. I want to sing it, but I don't want to have my video taken down. I wonder if it would. Probably not. I mean, their video's up and it's just the song. Uncharted 3 and 4. Yeah, they all got like amazing reviews. I think I tried maybe the first one or two and then just kind of didn't get hooked because probably got stuck or something. PS3 ended up not being a flop. PS3 looked like a flop for a while, relatively speaking, because the PS2 is still the highest selling system of all time. But PS3 ended up at like something like 90 million consoles sold, which puts it at a you know, puts it like 70 million less than the 60 or 70 million less than PS2 ultimately sold, which is like 160, I want to say. But it still is like among all-time consoles, like 90 million is still a lot. It didn't do as well as PS4 though. And yes, people did trash on it, especially at the beginning when it was overpriced at $600. And but it had that Blu-ray player in it, which was pretty huge at the time. I had no regrets because I was, you know, a fanboy and really happy to have it. And I knew it was going to pan out. Like, I knew it was like hard. It was going to be hard for them to fail completely with it because of how well PS2 did. And how good the equipment was despite being overpriced. Like, so they ended up doing pretty well with it. It was kind of a slow burn, and it hung around for a long time. The PS4 has been has a little bit of legs left. Like, it's, you know, now they're only now just beginning to phase out the like PS4 versions of most games. Most mainstream games anyway. Like, and it's already like halfway through the lifetime of the current generation. I bet these systems though will be going, even though they'll release new systems probably within the next handful of years, like these current, not this because this is a PS4, but the Xbox and the PS5 will probably, I bet those have 6 years of life left in them pretty easily. Look how long the Nintendo Switch has been going too. Jameson just wants to talk over me. But the Switch came out in 2017 and is definitely, I think, at a stage where people are ready for a new upgrade, but still going strong. And Nintendo's console hits and misses are interesting stories to me because of how up and down it can be with them. Like, Wii U sold like 13 million consoles, which is like a really low number, and Switch is like a top 5 all-time selling console. Switch 2, yeah, I've got myself notified to reserve that for day one acquisition as soon as those pre-orders go online. I was a day one adopter of Nintendo Switch and still have my day one Switch. I know the OLED ones are better and they have better battery life, but man, oh man, I've gotten so much out of the Switch in its lifetime and still have barely scratched the surface of all the games because I just haven't kept up. Like I said, I haven't even dug into Tears of the Kingdom. PS5 Pro, I was gonna say, when it did come out, like I think in November, it's just so expensive. It's like $700, and unless you have a really badass TV, I don't think it really helps you that much. It was a big reason that I ended up getting an Xbox, honestly, because I wanted a PlayStation initially, but then I heard when I was ready to get a system, PS5 Pro was coming out, and all things being equal, I probably would have gotten that, but I wanted to not spend $700, and Game Pass was a really good value for me at the time, so I went with that. But I did not want to spend $700 on it, especially with my TV, which is nice, but not that nice. Just backpack collecting aimlessly right now. I'm freaking far from this one. I was also like, as successful as Nintendo Switch was, I was all in on the Wii U as well. The Nintendo's like biggest failure really of a main console. It was the generation between Switch and Nintendo Wii, and it was a good piece of hardware, like, but it just was kind of all over the place in terms of what it was trying to do, and it wasn't well supported by third parties at all, and just kind of died out, like lived a silent life and died a quiet death. They never made like the biggest Mario game they made for that was 3D World, which didn't feel like an entry on par with the other main entries in the series, like 64 or Mario Odyssey or Galaxy. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice if you can, you're lucky enough to have both because of the Nintendo exclusive games. But if you're just gonna pick one system, like I think it makes a ton of sense to go with Sony. Because Sony definitely has like their performance is top level, and they have the games. Like you miss more exclusives by having an Xbox than you do by having a PlayStation.
Pigeon alert.
Xbox does not have nearly as good exclusives, but the ones they have are pretty good.
Nothing like putting my skills to good use.
Super Mario 64 like blew my mind when I first saw that at the department store on a display set or a demo set. It was like, I think the first time I saw and heard Nintendo 64, I was just so impressed, because it was like also during that era of bigger leaps at one time in video games, because it was so early. So like they were making so many improvements so quickly compared to kind of now, which still come quickly, but no, not at all, boyo. But like, I don't know if you remember like how like I'm definitely old enough to remember how impressive it was to jump up from like the PlayStation to the 64 or the Super Nintendo to the 64. Dreamcast was so impressive when it came out visually. Like they really knocked your socks off, like visually. And they still do. Like, I'm so impressed by the current gen consoles, but it doesn't look as drastically different to this as it used to when you would go from generation to generation.
I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
I'm just taking a victory lap, really, is what I'm doing around the city. Collecting my swag. Don't even care about the crimes anymore. Let them happen. Also, what ended up happening in this game to that, like, Special Forces crew and the silver-haired lady? Sable? do I get this mother flipper? I know. I was scouring the city for free stuff.
Officers needed to assist removing trapped civilians from a car wreck. Nearest units converge on Lower Chinatown.
These kind of things in this game frustrate me. Like trying to, and I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, but I'm just like, what the hell? Why can I not, like, can't even figure out how to begin to reach this thing without flying off the side of the building. That's fair. So can you completely clean up the streets? No, Siri. Siri, stop. Oh my god.
Men in demon masks attacking an armored vehicle. Nearest units converge on Lower Chinatown.
I was definitely thinking of changing my suit, just since we're probably, well, we'll probably be back with the DLC at some point before long. But I can't afford any of this shit. They tease me with the suits, and then I can't afford any of them. This one makes him look kind of like a red-skinned alien who just forgot to wear pants, or is not wearing pants. Oh, only low-level crimes? So what happened to the Sable and her forces? Do we know? Martin Lee I defeated.
Report came in from Seaport.
The Seaport report. What the frick? But her men will stay. Where was she going? Syncrea?
Stationed in Trinity. What's your status? Over.
Oh,
Control.
good lord.
Located the fugitive and are in pursuit.
Is Syncrea is probably somewhere near Wakanda? Just on the continent of fake countries. I mean, they're only fake until someone changes their country's name or claims some land and makes a new country. plot twist. Peter Parker dumps Mary Jane and starts going out with the cougar. The Sable. Sable the cougar. Is she a cougar? Is she older? I think she was older. Or maybe just sometimes you have that silver hair. Peter goes to Syncria.
Lost him. Hope Sable resolves the chase with a minimum of civil rights violations.
That's right. And he doesn't discriminate based on age either. He'll make out with your grandma if you don't look out. Peter's just out looking for action wherever he can get it. Man, another good. We've started this game. I'll have to go back and see what date I started playing this game on the stream was, but it's been months and months. So good to mark a completion of that effort. Spider Freak. That's right. That's the next game. Just weave in like a dating sim element. I mean, you could do it as well because they already established the, just plethora of Spider-Men, different Spider-Men thing in the different universes. So it's totally not unprecedented for this, comic book universe. So you could just have some off-the-wall Spider-Man, Playboy Spider-Man. It's more like sex freak Spider-Man. But he still has a strong sense of legal boundaries in his prowling. You don't need to hide your children, just your grandmother. And definitely your aunt. Because he does have auntie and uncle issues, and he may try to form inappropriate bonds with your aunts and uncles, so watch out for that. It's probably like right in front of my face again.
All units, an emergency supply station is getting raided by fugitives. Available officers report to Turtle Bay. Over.
Sucks. I mean, I guess it's helpful, but it also sucks that if you can't find it, you have to just listen to that beep the whole time. MJ having an affair with Miles in the final boss to be Peter, fighting either Peter or Miles. Oh, yeah. Does she do it out of spite to Peter? Does she do it genuinely? There's that angle too. Then maybe she's just playing Miles the whole time to get at Peter, and then Miles feels betrayed, and then they team up against MJ. Then they each go and find new girlfriends and leave her on her own. And she just dies as a lonely cat lady.
Attention units. Need response to a break-in. Incident is active near Grand Central.
Now that would be a plot twist. I would love... I mean, the problem with I don't know if it's a problem, but like, sometimes I wonder if like epic plot twists like that, like where you just would have never seen it coming and it turns the whole thing on its head, like if Jar Jar Binks was the ultimate Star Wars villain, like would the word getting out on that like sort of ruin it? I mean, it would definitely ruin it to whoever hadn't seen it, but like, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess it's just awkward though, Anakin, because if you are trying to keep your identity hidden, then it's hard to capitalize on the sex appeal of being Spider-Man. You know, like you wouldn't be hooking up with your suit on, but maybe you would. Maybe you're a freak like that. That's such a strong word though, because you know, freak. Like I don't want to ostracize anybody who likes to hook up with in their full clothes. Like if they enjoy that, then they should do it. And who are they hurting?
Sorry. Get a picture.
You know, looking at the dark days just behind us, most of the people involved have faced consequences. Otto Octavius is in
Oh, yeah, well that's pretty good thinking.
escapees from Rikers continue to be rounded up. The remaining demons and Wilson Fisk's men are fighting over scraps.
Yeah, I guess if Spider-Man's in sex-free Playboy mode, like maybe he doesn't care whether she loves him for him or it's just because of the status, but oh shoot, he got his girlfriend killed.
Tune in after this message for my answer. Spoiler, no!
Yeah, these backpacks are starting to piss me off.
Sable teams, this is Control. Requesting status update from Gracie Mansion. A group of civilian agitators has been detained. Charges will be issued as needed.
24 hours since what? Since Aunt May died?
Sorry about that.
Oh, right, because I was like not even putting together what the problem was, but Dr. Octopus was trying to poison everybody. What a dick.
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Do I have this? Oh, of course, unaffordable. Because I'm not clearing any bases.
Wait till they see this at work.
No way you're really Spider-Man, right?
That would be really funny if you just had this like super heroic guy running around who everybody was really fond of, but he wore this like really embarrassing costume. I know, boyo. You got Patrick Bateman and Anakin. We got some real dark energy going on here. Juice WRLD to Indiana Jones.
All units, escaped prisoners are opening fire on civilians from vehicles. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Oh no, Anakin. The vial of sand. Anakin wants nothing to do with that. I assume we can't go investigate the raft over there. I thought this entire time it was the real Juice WRLD. Or Dr. Jones. They did come by. It was the real ones. Who told you otherwise? Oh, he does swim. Look at this. But not that far. I can't even tell if I'm getting closer.
Some people have accused me of being negative, only criticizing, not offering solutions when it comes to Spider-Man. Here's my solution, and it's very simple. Unmask. Join the police academy. Wear a badge. Then you can catch all the crooks you want, and I'll sing your praises on this very show. And all that hogwash about how that would place his loved ones in danger? Come on! You can't convince me that guy has any loved one!
I know. My paper bag is going to get soggy. Soggy paper bag mask. It's a cool one. Oh, interesting. It is unfair, Anakin. So if you get the DLC, does it just start you with all your attributes? Like you get to continue your game with that extra stuff? Or does it just start you from scratch? This is the Tobey Maguire one, isn't it?
This is Stable Control. What's our status in Sycamore?
Checkpoint secure. Free fire zone established.
Yeah, I probably will end up doing that because I would like to play, you know, like I said, as much of much Spider-Man as I can eventually between this, the DLC, and Miles Morales at least. So I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. Good hanging out with you guys as always, and I will be back soon with more. Finish this game. Another round of applause. Good stuff. Good times. Good night.